morning, dear student. Now, Information Technology, Class 9. This is part is 8. Dear student, in the previous class, I was explained about the output device as a monitor. Now, today I am going to explain about the printer. Printer is also output device. Now, printer. A printer is an output device that converts computer output printed image. Now, printer is an output device which prints output on a paper, that is hard copy. A printer is the output device which is used to print result on a paper. This paper is called hard copy. Now, this is printer. Printers can be divided into two main groups. Now, printers we can divide in different two types, that is impact printer and non-impact printer. There are two types of printer, impact printer and non-impact printers. Now, impact printers and impact printer produce text and image when tiny wire pins on the printed head stick the ink ribbon by physically contacting the paper. Now, impact printer is that type of printer which is used to print head and stick on a ink ribbon on paper is called impact printer. There is a physical contact between paper and the print head. This is impact printer. Now, non-impact printer. Non-impact printer produce text and graphics on paper without actually sticking the paper. Now, non-impact printer is that type of printer there is no physical contact between paper and print head. This is impact. So, this is non-impact printer. That means there is no contact between paper and print head. This is called non-impact printer. Now, we are going to explain different types of printers. Now, types of computer. It can be classified into two broad categories which are as follow. Now, we can divide in the different types of printers. First of all, we discuss about the impact device, impact printers. There are, first of all, in the impact printer, we discuss about the dot matrix printer. Now, dot matrix printer, a dot matrix printer produce characters and illustrations by sticking pins against an ink ribbon to print closely spaced dot in the appropriate shape. In dot matrix printer, there is a printer prints characters by sticking ink ribbon to print head and specified dots in the appropriate shape. In these types of we print physically contact between print head and printers on papers. Now, next is Dicey well printer. it can print one character at a time. In dicey well printer, it can be print only one character at a time. In dicey well printer round disc extends a portion of the wheel making contact with ink ribbon that makes contact with paper for creating the character. That means it prints at a time only one character, and there is a round and print sticking by ink ribbon with paper creating the character. This is dicey well printer. Now, in the previous class, we will discuss about the non-impact printer. Now, if you have any types of problem, you can call this number. Now, thank you. Now, our topic is non-impact printer. Now, this printer much quieter than impact printer as their printing head do not stick on paper. That means our non-impact printer is better than impact printer. There is no physical contact between paper or print head. This is non-impact printer. Now, you can see on the market as a photocopy machine. This is non-impact printer. Now we going to discuss about non-impact printer. The main types of non-impact printers are as follows. First of all, laser printer. A laser printer uses a beam of laser light to etch on image on a photoconductor drum. The drum is then rolled through a reservoir of toner. The toner is then transferred to the paper using a combination of heat and pressure. Now, a laser printer print using a beam of laser light, to erect the image on a photoconductor drum. And this drum rolled using toner. The toner is then transferred to the paper using combination of heat and pressure. That is laser printer. And now our next is inkjet printer. This is also a non-impact printer. Now about inkjet printer. It consists of nozzles that spray tiny droplets of ink on paper. The droplets form characters in a matrix of dots. The dots formed are of the size of tiny pixels. It can print high quality text and graphics. In inkjet printer, it consists of nozzles, and these nozzles spray a tiny droplets ink on paper. The droplets form characters in a matrix of dots. The quality of these type of printer are very good, and text are very good printed in the inkjet printer. Now this is the inkjet printer. Now this is definition of laser printer and inkjet printer. Now, if you have any types of problem, you call this number. Now, thank you.